Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors. This Cleveland group has been getting things done every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmark.
And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's a shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
He got me moving.
Ernie.
You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, yeah, rotate, yeah, get the three.
See?
Yo, they be bugging.
As soon as he started talking, I just went. It just, man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We've got Toronto facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Still under the lineup is Kevin Love. They want him healthy. He's not ready yet.
Kevin, so far they've been doing just fine without him. They took on a much different look when he went down, but it seemed to have suited them. They've added a few dimensions to their game that maybe they didn't even know they had before.
And what a luxury that is now, because you can ease him back into rotation, allow him to get back into the flow without having to disrupt the rhythm of how well they played. So I think the team has definitely grown to be a lot stronger in his absence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, they've got McLemore, and it's Francis in at the point guard position. Rogers. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Rogers has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Raptors. And here's the fast break. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Buckner. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the swing.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The Raptors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be there for us defensively.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of the backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5. Tries from 10. Another shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And Toronto has possession following the score by Cleveland. Here's the screen. McLemore, the pass to Warner. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Bulls.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And so here's Cleveland. Raptors knocking down the tray. Irving passes to Flash. He kicks to Sullinger. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Buckner. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for him.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Cleveland moving it around. Shoots from 14. Goes back up. Paxson passes to Flash.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Irving. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got his second bucket tonight. Raptors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here is Rogers. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 2 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
And the Raptors making a change here. Gibson's checked in.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The Raptors making a switch here. Day's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Gibson. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Flash passes to Sullinger. Here's Montgomery. Here's Paxson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Irving. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Out to the right wing. Sullinger right side. Uncovered. And that one's good.
He is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about me. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Here is Rogers. The Cavaliers making the shot. The pass to Flash. Back to Irving. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The dish today. Lets it go from deep, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Here's Flash. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
In a moment now, to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Toronto with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Buckner to the right side. Danley. No good on the three. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here. Passes to Flash. The three. Tries to save it. Can't hit. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
And so here's Cleveland after the Raptors pick up 2. Outside jumper to the middle. Here's Flash. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Can't stop that.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Buckner. And the shot is good. 8 points for him.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these 2 teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Day. Here's Gibson. Great D that time for Middleton. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Flash to the middle. Middleton the pass to Flash. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Off the pick. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Day. Offensive rebound. Buckner lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 10.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. Never
Called it.
3 points at the buzzer.
That's beast mode.
definitely an answer to prayer there.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ain't that cold.
And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career. And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Rodgers. And it's Gibson in at the 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He finished with 30 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at a special effort to keep him under control.
He dishes it to Sullinger. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
There's the feed to McLemore. They set the screen. Almost, but it rolls out.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Gibson the screen. Here's Meredith. It's hauled in by George. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Sullinger the screen. Here's Flash. Hangs on the trifecta. Flash has got 13. Marky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
To the paint, here's Montgomery, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
You guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Flash. The coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Raptors trail by 6. McLemore with the ball. This game he had 10 points. Gibson the screen. Pass to Ryder. They need this. It's hauled in by George. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the field goal.
Let's get it.
Just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency,
Oh, yeah,
Greg.
we running.
You know that, I know it. You can
We
stay in
rolling.
control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Here's Rogers. Drops in the tray. Rogers has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Up top, Paxson. In the corner, George with it. The pass to Flash. Cleveland moving it around. Up top, Paxson. George dishes to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the 1:53 left in the first half. Gibson the screen. Ball stolen. Poked away. Wide open. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Here's Meredith. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Do that.
Shoots the three. Shumpert, no good.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on it.
Gets in the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it today. All alone. And the shot no good. A bit short.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shumpert, no good. Raptors trail by 10. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Flash. Lays it in off the breakaway. Flash has got 17 now.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, circulate from behind that three-point line. As a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. The Raptors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. 7 seconds left in the first half. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is good. Flash has got 22.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And so that's the end of the first.
3 for 5 from the 3, 8 for 13.
First half. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 11. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might.
They can't guard it.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end.
21
Let's keep
assists.
that going and pile up those assists.
Only
We
3
were able
turnovers,
to
5
make an
blocks.
impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And that's...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Just absolute domination in this one for Flash. 22 points and 10 assists also. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
And winning basketball, Clark, there's no doubt that the two are related.
Flash in at shooting guard. Jared Sullinger is out there with Paxson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Montgomery in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jump hook. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And we're over and back. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
To the inside, Buckner powers it down with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, he's got a few more of those. This lead will start shrinking even further. They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. He feeds it to McLemore. Passes it to Francis. Launches a three. Cannot hit. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Montgomery, the pass to Sullinger. Here's Flash. On deep. And the shot is good. Flash has got 25 points in the game.
Giving me too much space.
As a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Off the pick. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket for McLemore.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Cavaliers making a switch here. George is checked in. Flash. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
They better get in the face. They better get in the face. Do this to park niggas, pro-am niggas all day.
Here in this quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't
63%
stay so soft. They've got to get up
from
into
the triple.
shooters here.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Raptors trail by 13. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Francis, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Toronto, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Pocket 6. Pass to Flash. From past the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Here's Rogers. Buried from 15 feet out. Rogers has got 17.
What handles?
Oh,
he broke
shit.
the D down to the ground with that move.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Down low. Here's Buckner. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. 16 points for him.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Outside Irving.
Move the ball.
And there's the pass to Flash. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now Doris Burke has an update for us on Amon Shumpert. Doris, what's the news?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he were to miss some time, it would be a very tough loss for his team down the final stretch of this season. They're hoping that doesn't happen, guys.
All right, Doris.
We lose Shumpert and Kevin Love right before the playoffs start.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Raptors trail by 16. Pass to Rogers. Out to the right wing. Now here's McLemore. He's got 5. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Paxson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And 1.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Raptors trail by 18. Over to the left wing. Here's Buckner, guarded by Paxson. Good. Rogers has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that one's good.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Here's Buckner. 16 points for him. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Gibson off with the layup. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Flash passes to Irving. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And while we got a chance, let's get some numbers for George. First in rebounding, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well. I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the paint. Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 14 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Both free throws good for Irving.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's around the rim. Rogers has got 6 points in the quarter. Cleveland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And Day gets it to go. Day's got 12 in the game.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Pass to Buckner. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Flash. There's the pick. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Here is Day. He's got 12. Pass to Rogers. Gibson the screen. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Flash has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
It's good from long range. Flash has got 39.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
1:32 left to play in the third. Rogers against Middleton. Stripped it away. On its way from Irving for 2. Middleton on the wing. Trey. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Freak, third.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, this team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Good. Flash has got 41.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
On up the court. Sullinger with the bucket.
And looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Hook shot on the way. And again, a good goal. Basket is good from
Kareem on him.
Flash has got 43 points. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Buckner. .12 seconds left to play in the third. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Meredith. And the court ends with some stifling defense right there. And at the end of the third...
24, 16 for 24.
Quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And thanks again for joining us.
8 for 13 from the 3.
See what happens here in the fourth.
I got the record, 13 in the game.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. So for Toronto right now, they've got McLemore, and it's Day in at the 4-man position. It's deflected. Here's Flash. There's the pass to Montgomery. Here's Flash. Beyond the arc.
I like it. Money.
Offensive rebound. George. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Cleveland. Danley. You know what? Good D by Sullinger.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Sullinger the screen. Passes it to Flash. Cuts off the pass. And here we go. McLemore heading to the hoop. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one's pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Over to the wing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Man, they be delaying my passes.
Shot from the wing. Raptors get it back. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Shots good by McLemore.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Guys, we have seen them with
ain't
a
no
lot
way.
of ball movement.
Well,
It ain't no way he can get up and
operating
get
they're
that
showing
shit.
you here. I mean, things
Fuck
are
outta
clicking,
here.
and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about
High in the air as that shit is.
But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Pass to Flash. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Francis. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Buckner. From 11 feet away. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The pass to Flash.
Well,
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 19 points.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
An easy layup after coming off the pick. And that's 11 points for Ben McLemore.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Right wing. Here's Flash. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And it's blocked. Here's Francis, covered by Irving. Francis passes to Rogers. Gets an open look and hits. Rogers has got 23.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Sullinger's checked in for Cleveland. Chris Middleton comes in for Flash. Chris Middleton is checked in for Chris Middleton.
and we ain't squish.
Passes it to Montgomery. Plenty of space. And he rolls that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
They set the pick. Baseline J on the way. Sullinger with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Got a piece of it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
A nice shot by Ogman.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Here's Montgomery. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Oh, Maestro, you're so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Mr. Ogman. Off the left rim and out. Down low. Here's Paxson. Great pass to set up the way-in.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
From beyond the arc, Ogman's shot is off.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on it.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And the Raptors miss again. Cavaliers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season that pretty much any given night they've come in with that swagger and attitude and really backed it up.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Flash. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Both free throws good from Flash. Here's Toronto. Here's Ogman. Fires from deep. Count the bucket. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Flash. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys. Defending their home.
Just because you took that last shot.
Well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
52 points. Should have had my triple-double. 16 assists.
Well, congratulations on the win and for
4
setting your
steals,
season
a block.
high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive game. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far, for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille
They
O'Neal
better
and
have
Kenny
some
Smith.
highlights
Without
for this
further
one.
ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a four-time consistent.
They really don't got highlights
folks,
for a
that's it for
52-point game.
Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Okay, so they both came through too. I had 52, but I had help. It's 60 games.